Hey guys, it's Neil, the Barbarian Dad, and today I'm coming to you with a video on one of my favorite topics, and that is firearms. So I want to talk to you about a specific firearm today and my second favorite gun to carry, okay, as a primary carry gun, okay, and that is the Glock 48. And you're saying, Neil, why are you bringing me your second favorite gun to carry? Well, there's a couple reasons. And the reason why I'm talking about the Glock 48 today, and the reason why it's my second favorite, is because it does not have all of the loveliness that a Glock 19 has, which I think is the best all-around carry gun for the most people. However, there are certain situations where it's more difficult to carry a Glock 19, which is that compact, right, that mid-size gun. It's thicker. And there are some situations where you have to carry a little bit more concealed, okay? Specifically when you have to tuck in your shirt. I've already done a review on some holsters for this gun, okay? I've done one for the NSR C1 Appendix, and I've done one for the belly band on Crossbreed. You should go check those out, because part of your concealed carry is the holster. And other than the gun, it is one of the most important pieces that you can have. You have to think about your concealed carry like a system. You have to have a good belt, you have to have a good holster, and you have to have a good firearm, right? One that you're comfortable with and you can shoot. So, the reason why the Glock 48 is one of my favorites and one that I carry all the time is because of its concealability. It is the single stacked 1911 frame. It is extremely thin, okay? It is thin, and so when I carry appendix, it disappears, especially when I'm carrying it with the proper holster when it's tucked in, okay? And that would be that belly band that I showed you earlier. I know that there's some other options, such as the Filster. I have not had any experience with that. Excuse me. So you will have to go and do your own research on holsters, but I can tell you from my experience, the belly band has been perfect for deep concealed with the shirt tucked in. Okay, so that is one reason why I like the Glock 48, because it is that small frame and it will fit perfectly in the appendix position, even run a little lower, below the belt line, or maybe just with the handle sticking up just above the belt line and disappear. And that's important for when you're carrying, right? Because what's the number one rule of a gunfight? Is to have a gun. And if you're in a place that is not friendly to carrying a firearm, and you don't have one, and you end up in a gunfight, you're immediately, towards the losing side of that, right? Not saying you're going to lose, but the likelihood is you are behind the barrel, or behind the starting line anyway. So, anyway, Glock 48. I love it because of that, because it gives me the most options to carry it. I can also carry this in that NSRC1 appendix holster and have an untucked shirt. It's no big deal. It's thin and it's lightweight too. So, when I'm going on a walk around my neighborhood and I'm not worried about, getting into the tactical scrape, I'm not saying it couldn't happen, which is why I carry a gun, but I like carrying this guy. And you're saying, Neil, if you are working out and, maybe you're running and you're carrying this gun, which is going to be heavier than something like, let's say, a Glock 43, why would you carry this? Well, first off, this gives me more rounds, okay? It fits in my hand very well. This is unloaded. I've already checked it. So this fits in my hand very well, okay? In fact, this fits in my hand better than any other gun I've ever shot. It's perfect for my hands, okay? So I'm just an average size guy. I'm, a little less than 180 pounds right now, but my hands fit around this gun absolutely perfectly. I don't have any problems getting around that, and I have a good command and grip of this, so when I shoot, I can shoot well with it, okay? Because the more meat you can get around a gun, typically the better you can hold it. The problem with the Glock 43 is that you can't get your hands around enough of it to make it shoot as well. I'm not saying you can't shoot it well. I've shot competitions with that gun and done fairly well, okay? So I like the Glock 43, but it is smaller. Another thing is subcompact guns are less reliable, okay, than larger size guns. This is more of a compact gun. This is not a full-size duty gun like a 17, okay, but this is a gun that will work more reliably than a subcompact, okay? So due to the reliability, my ability to shoot very well with this gun, and the higher ammo capacity, and the fact that it's a Glock, because Glocks work. And I'm not saying other guns don't work, but for me, Glock is my platform because it works. They're easy to work on, and they're pretty simple, right? And there's no other gadgets and things to touch. And I have all kinds of other things that I like to play with, but as far as keep it simple, stupid, this thing's the way to go. Okay, so excuse me, still getting over this this bronchitis cold. So anyway, I love this gun for those reasons, because I can put this in a fanny pack. Yeah, I'll say it. I'll carry a FUPA around. I don't care. If I'm running or walking or working out, I can put this in my C1 Appendix holster and carry it, with just a shirt over it. If I'm dropping the kids off, or I'm going to the gas station, or whatever it is, I can carry this. Now, if I'm going to a place that is more formal and I have to tuck in my shirt, and I have to go to one of those more formal or business casual events, and I don't want somebody seeing this, because it would be not nice, and I can't get away with not having my shirt tucked in. This is one of my favorites because it's quickly accessible, again, in that crossbreed belly band, and it's invisible. So that's good about it. The only thing that I would probably change about this is the sights. If you can shoot, there's nothing wrong with the factory sights from Glock. They are plastic. I need to get some excess big dots to match my Glock 19 and put them on here, and that will probably be the only modification that I do to this. Okay, there are guns that I have modified and played with and put all kinds of silly stuff on, but at the end of the day, the only thing that you really need to do is get some good night sights on the thing, in my opinion, because that just gives you a little bit of advantage in the dark. And I like the excess big dots because it gets you a big old golf ball size thing to put on your target, and dot to put on your target and pull the trigger. It makes things really simple. Okay, and I will do a review and an install on those on a Glock 19, and I need to do one on this one as well. So those are the reasons I like this bad boy. Somebody may ask why I would want to carry something deep concealed and not carry around my ankle. Well, I personally have found that I like carrying around the ankle. Okay, so I do it. And it's usually my second, it's my backup gun, and it's usually a Glock 43, okay? It carried in a Galco ankle glove, which I will do a review on because that thing is awesome. But here's the thing about carrying around the ankle. First off, it's not as easily accessible, okay? Because it gets caught around your pant leg, okay? It's a backup for a reason. It's there in case your main thing, goes down, right? Around your ankle, there's some things to consider, and that's like what kind of pants you're wearing. And if you're wearing those tactical pants, like the 511s or one of the knockoffs or whatever, you got plenty of room around that bad boy for the pant leg to go around it and to be pulled up and get to and all that kind of stuff. But if you're wearing jeans or some more business style khakis or slacks or whatever it is that you're wearing, those things are usually tighter around the leg. So you have to go and think about the kind of leg cut that you're going to get for an ankle carry. And there's a lot of frustrating mornings that I've had trying to carry that ankle glove, finding the right pants, trying to get my backup on, and that's a pain. And there are other ways to carry it again, but this is not about the 43, this is about the 48. And so at the end of the day, I would highly suggest this. And I've had a lot of people ask me, it's like, Neil, I've tried to conceal my Glock 19 and it's heavier and it's bigger and all this kind of stuff. Well, don't whine about it, okay? First off, it's a little thing, and you're probably a big dude, so I'm not really concerned about weight when it comes to EDC, okay? But what I am concerned about is actually carrying it and making sure it's concealed. And so, again, I think this is the perfect gun for a deep concealed method, okay? Obviously, if I would love to have my Glock 19 in some of those situations, and I can try to make that work, but that Glock 19 might be a little too heavy in that belly band, okay? I think it would work in there, but it's going to be bulkier too. It's going to be thicker, and because it's thicker, it's going to leave more of an imprint, right? And it's not going to disappear like this one will. So if you're going for deep concealment and you need a reliable gun that will hold enough rounds to get you out of a situation and let you fight to something bigger, this is the way to go. Okay? So I love this gun. It's reliable. It's a Glock. It's going to work. And I just don't have anything bad to say about this other than the round count. Now, I will say at the end of this video, we use Glock factory magazines, okay? Especially for carry, okay? If you are looking at getting a concealed gun and they make some of these extra magazines that are off-brand that will put like 15 for this model, that is okay for the range if you want to go and waste ammo with it, okay? I get it. It is not for carry, okay? The thing is, for having your life on the line and the gear that you want your life to be trusted with. You want to trust your life to this gear. You want to go with the factory Glock mags, okay? They work well, and if they come out with something that allows me to put 45 bullets in this thing, then great, I'll get it, okay? But at the end of the day, the Glock factory mags are tested and work best in this gun. And these things are like, freaking bricks, man. You can't hardly break them. So anyway, just a piece of advice on magazines, because this is the main point of failure on any weapon, okay, is your magazine. So if you put a crap magazine in there, or you put something in there because you think you're getting an advantage, you may not be doing that. You may actually be hurting yourself, okay? So, last thing I want to mention with the magazines are, because these are single stack, these are easy to carry extra ones of in your pocket or wherever you're going to do that. And they disappear also. Unless you're wearing like skinny jeans, these things will also, just disappear. You can put them in there easily. You can get a magazine cover if you want and put that in there, but it makes it very easy to carry extra ammo. If you've ever carried, Glock 17 or Glock 19, and you try to put an extra magazine in your pocket, I'm not saying that's the best way to carry a spare mag. I'm just telling you, if you're going to carry a gun, you should carry a spare. And if you're going to carry it, get it on you somehow, right? But that Glock 19 magazine is thick, and it is more visible, we'll say, in your pockets. So, and less comfortable to carry. So anyway, that's my review of the Glock 48. Fantastic trigger, and I know that more people want to see it. Triggers, a standard Glock trigger, standard pull, standard everything with a Glock, sights, and good reliability. But again, that's what I like to carry for deep conceal. Second best. First best, Glock 19. We'll do a review on that some other time. If you like this video and it's helped you in making a firearm decision and thinking about being dangerous in your life and being able to take care of business when danger and violence comes knocking on your door, give me a like, give me a share, and give me a good comment down there for us. Don't forget to check us out on Float and MeWe and Instagram and all those other cool things. And appreciate you guys. Stay uncivilized.